better slow down, baby. I'm out here wildin'. You better slow down, baby. Shit is crazy. You need to slow down, baby.
This is the 217 Little Help here year and wrap up. If you have followed this shit show from the very beginning, it was shit. We have slowly progressed. When I say we, I say Ryan, podcast extraordinary engineer, and Justin. Justin just left the studio with his own show. What's the name of the show? Mission Accomplished. Number 0. He called it number 0. I'm not sure why, but he called it number 0. So, this show here, simply put, is a compilation of the 20 shit shows that I put together for 2017. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching. On average, I'm getting 100 views a week. I'm not trying to get rich. This is just having a fun. Next year, we're going to have a call-in system. Next year being within 30 days of the new year, we'll have a call-in system where you can call in. You can curse me out. I can give a fuck. We're just going to have fun. For all you tourists, and I mean that Egyptians, Palestinians, Pakistanis, Indians who have watched this show and provided your input, thank you very much. For all you Americans who provided your input, I have a few key people email me every week. Julian, he stepped in last week a couple times. Hey, if you're in the neighborhood, stop on by. We'll put you in. And it is what it is. We're trying to make it better every week. Your advice helps. We have my HBS Twitter, HBS Facebook. Leave comments. Watch it on YouTube. Leave comments, but do something. Enjoy the compilation of the year. And, dear God, let's make this shit show better next year. Thank you very much. All right. I think this is it, people. We are this close to being. Remember, I talked about podcast. It's not going to be a podcast. It's going to be a video log. Vlog, right? That's what they call it? I got a damn good engineer. Brian, engineer. Where you from? Arizona. A lot like the Middle East, people. A lot like the Middle East. Hot and dry. No water. So, today is August 12th, 2017, year of our Lord. And hopefully this time, maybe next week, I'll have a video log up. We'll post one. I want to do one once a week. Eventually, post it by the end of the day. If you subscribe on Jack Harold YouTube, there's a little red subscribe button there. Go over to it, JackHarold. Subscribe to it, YouTube. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and you're in. So if you subscribe every time I load a video, you automatically get a notification, and you can watch it. Oh, fabulous, T-Rum. God damn it, he's good when he's set up and perfect and nobody's distracting him or he's not off on a rant. Good job. Stars and Stripes. That's the man. Yeah. 7.85 billion dollars he is seeking from Congress. That's just the down payment, people. This one's going to be miserable. Sandy, they said, I read today where they say it was the second most costly hurricane. I don't know where they get that from, but we'll see what happens. Crazy, just crazy. But congratulations, T-Rump, on your first really presidential effort when he come out to Texas and had him and Melania walk around. They hammered her for walking around in the high heels. Just hammered the shit out of her. But if everybody knows, when she got off the helicopter, she had sneakers on. I think it was a pair of Adidas. I don't know. May have been like some high dollar Adidas. All right, good job, T-Rump. Good job. Let's see where it pans out. He's talking about taxes coming up. Tax relief. The new taxes. That's good, very interesting. I need a break. We all need a break. It is said that 33% of your check goes towards state and federal taxes. 33%. That's unreal. Uneffing real. Up. And then our gas prices are going up because of Hurricane Harvey. So that's more. It's supposed to be like an average of 275 across the nation here in a pretty rapid pace. That's a mess. All right, like I said, it's been a crazy week. Hillary Clinton, next up on the agenda. Hillary Clinton brings out her book. Released it. Name of the book is What Happened. Oh, look at that picture. Look at that picture right there. You slap a little paint makeup on her, she could be the Joker in the next Batman movie. She looks fucking crazy. Where she's home where she needs to be, not in the front. But every day you see something new. She comes out there. She had the big book signing in New York the other day, and everybody's lined up. They were saying that people waited 6-8 hours to get her to sign that book, and they had like 12 seconds of FaceTime with her. Sign my book. Keep on moving, please. Please. I got your money? Good. Keep on moving. That's what she did. All right. Like I said, the book is What Happened. Of course, it addresses her loss last year. Was it last year? Yeah, last year in the elections. What happened? What happened? Let me tell you. Nobody had confidence you could actually pull off the job. Period. You were just fake. All right. So we have 9. I looked over what I could look over, review, whatever you want to call it, and there was 9 excuses. These are the 9. These are the best 9 I came up with to why Hillary Clinton is not our president right now. Hillary Clinton's excuse number 1, of course, ex-FBI Director James Comey. These are Clinton's words, and I quote, "If not for the dramatic intervention of the FBI director in the final days, we would have won the White House." Well, let's see. If you watch it, I watched when Comey came out there and became judge, juror, and I hate to say executioner, but executioner, when he came out there and said she divulged or emailed top secret documents. There's no doubt in my mind. They said she did it, but they couldn't convict her in a court case. Period. They should have just tried her. Period. Yeah, that was a turning point. That was a huge turning point. Didn't turn it for me away from her, but wow, it was like shocking. This FBI director saying that she did commit a criminal act, but then you couldn't prosecute her for some BS reason. Problem. All right. So yeah, Comey was a big deal. Clinton excuse number 2. Russian leader Vladimir Putin. These are her words now. I never imagined that he would have had the audacity to launch a massive covert attack against our democracy right under our noses, and he'd get away with it. This is not the first time this has happened. This has happened before. We probably, and because I'm not part of the government and I don't have part of politics, but we have launched covert attack. We being the United States, most likely, allegedly, have launched covert attacks against other governments. It's inevitable. We want things to go our way, and we've done it before, right? For her to say that this is something she had that Putin had the audacity to do this, she's crazy. She should have known. We all knew what was happening. She outspent Trump. Trump spent his money sporadically. All the big super PACs behind the Democrats, they were spending money like it was going out of style. She just got out trumped, period. So during his stay in Leavenworth, I take it, one of the federal prisons, that's Bradley Manning on the left as a soldier, PFC, whatever. And that's the new Chelsea Manning going through a sex change right now. It seems to get all convoluted, all right? I'm here nor there about Chelsea Manning now. I could care less. But the far left? The far left is propping Manning up Manning up as a savior. Hey, don't get it screwed up. We want him to be her if that's the case. But I don't see any reason for us to how you want to put this, extol or champion his or her life on this earth. A traitor, a convicted traitor. Harvard just brought him they gave him a fellowship, an invitation, a fellowship. Let's see. Harvard calls a fellowship. Hey, bring somebody in. They have a significant influence on events in history. Why are we recognizing this person? Why are we recognizing this person? All right. Now, the shit hit the fan on that one. When Harvard invited him in to be able to talk to the students, talk to the faculty and all this, it didn't last long. All right. The dean of Harvard Kennedy School made a statement after disavowing or disinviting Bradley Manning, and I always say Bradley. I'm not going to say Chelsea. It's just not in me. That, as far as I know, it's Bradley Manning traitor. I don't care what dress you put on it or makeup you put on it. A traitor's still a traitor, just point blank. All right. On Wednesday, the Institute of Politics at Harvard Kennedy School announced that Chelsea/Bradley Manning will be one of the roughly 10 visiting fellows this fall to talk to, I don't want to say new, but college students. Talk to college students, fellows, whatever. We invited Chesley Manning to the Kennedy School long-standing approach to visiting speakers to invite some people who have significantly influenced events in the world. Yeah. Exposed Americans to treachery. That's what Bradley Manning did. R. Kelly, one of his accusers came out, Deronda Pace. She got on one of these talk shows. What the hell talk show was that? The Real, the rip-off of The View, right? She got on The Real and she gave a talk about what R. Kelly and R. Kelly's trainer had her do at the age of 16. Now, there is some question whether she signed an agreement because she got paid off by R. Kelly, agreement that she wouldn't say anything. Just shut your mouth. Here's $1 million. Have a nice day. Well, something to that extent. All right, let's see what the Rio girls got. I got 3 videos of this, right? You get all 3 up? All right, okay. Sex training video 1.
It's a woman, and she trains you to please him sexually. So she trained me for everything.
Break it down. Tell me what it is.
I was doing. She told me how to please him, and she also taught me, what I like.
How did they do it?
Like, how did you meet her? How were you introduced to her?
I got invited to his tour bus. So I went out there to his tour bus, and you have him naked, and you have her naked, and I'm looking like, okay, what is this? Because Rob is the one who took my virginity.
Oh,
so
Rob.
I was like,
she says, we all say R.
What's
Kelly.
going on? And he's
Rob.
like, don't worry about it. Because I guess he saw that I was looking uneasy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, what am I doing? And that's when he told me to look at her, and he said, she's going to teach you everything you need to know. So she's going to please you. And he told me to remove my clothes, and that's when me and her engaged in sexual activity. And she was doing everything. Like, I didn't know. Like, I was 16. I didn't know.
Scared? What was running
how
through
were
your
you
head?
feeling when all that was happening?
I was scared, but cause I was like really nervous. And he's like, just take your clothes off and she'll teach you everything. And I'm like, okay. So I just went along with whatever he was asking me, but I was very scared, and he picked that up.
So, hey, where were her fingers at? Where was your mouth at? Jesus Christ, girls, go into detail. If you're going to do an interview, do it right. Get blow by blow, suck by suck. But get it. I could have interviewed. I'm a lousy interviewer, but I could have done that. Jesus Christ. All right. Second, I guess in part 2 of this, he would harm you. Go ahead.
When he tells you that he's going to give you a spanking,
Oh,
where does
spank.
that lead to? Is there fear? Is there...
Yes, it's very frightening. Like, he would slap you in your face, and he would physically, like, harm you. And he would put you in a room, and he would lock you in the room for days.
Not good. Not good. R. Kelly, allegedly pedophile. Real quick, your dad being from the Northeast,
Yeah.
the Delaware Valley, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Navy guy.
So, yeah, Mr. America,
Oh,
God
yeah.
bless. Okay.
Yeah.
So, the background, sports in your family.
All right. So, I played Little League. That's about it. And then I started playing video games. But he was always pushing wrestling. All my uncles, my one uncle, Purdue wrestling, stuff like that.
No shit.
They had, he had 5 brothers. They dominated New Jersey Northern football in like the Pee-wees and stuff when they
Nice.
were little. Like it runs deep in my family, like real deep. So they're heavy into it. And then later on, when I was a little bit older, they were into NASCAR, stuff like that. Now my
Right.
dad's graduated to F1. And all
No,
that
me
stuff.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
love
yeah.
F1.
Oh, F1's it.
Yeah.
Liberty Media just bought him out.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
huge.
Americans running the show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
They're
Now,
coming to
now
Texas
it's gonna
next
get
week.
marketed, and it's gonna be less bougie. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
They're coming to Texas next week, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a good race.
So we said NFL. I have my whole twist on that fucking NFL shit, and I'll try to encompass it in very short words. That shit last week was about Trump. It had nothing to do with the fucking flag.
Oh, not even close.
It was retaliation for Trump calling them a bunch of SOBs.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sorry, tough shit.
It's literally 2 parties just mad at each other.
Yeah,
And they're
that's
just
all
going
it
at
is.
it.
In America
on a
now-
national stage.
Yeah. In America now, you are either with or against something.
Yes.
There is no gray.
That's it. It's so polarized. Like you talk about Trump supporters versus non-Trump supporters. It is like extreme on either ends. Like my dad is heavy into being like my family, they're all red all the time. Then I got my friends group, primarily younger, college like educated, like all my friends, super liberal, crazy blue, my ex-wife was crazy liberal, like just serious, like, and it seems like you can't take one point of view and get like multiple sides. For people, it's like one way or the other, and they're so fervent into getting into it. It's so like, I don't like to say it's divisive, but people are really taking hold onto their side. Like,
it is.
They
got a death grip on that shit. Letting go.
It's crazy.
Fuck, it's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. God.
Yeah.
I made a comment this week about, hey, what about the NFL? He says, dude goes, NFL? What are you talking about? I was like, NFL? Oh, I don't even talk about that shit no more. Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Can't even have a normal
That's like
conversation.
going to family
on
dinner. It's like, we don't talk about politics and we don't talk about religion at the dinner table. And
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
We talk about mom whoring around or don't we?
Yeah,
You
right.
fucking bitch. Shut up.
Let's talk about the family dysfunction for an hour.
I am asking the President of the United States to make
Sir, to you.
sure somebody is in charge that is up to the task of saving lives. If anybody out there is listening to us, we are dying.
Stop. Look directly behind her fucking head. And that is pallets of Goya black beans. Pallets of food. We're dying. Get away from the microphone and start shoving the food out there.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That whole room was full of nothing but food. Full of nothing but food.
Like there should be people taking those beans,
But what is she doing?
complaining
She's taking
about
a minute
FEMA.
to politicize.
First of
an
all,
issue.
yeah. FEMA, terribly run an organization.
I'm not gonna say that, but go ahead. Hey.
Listen, I got a beef with FEMA. I'm not too, I don't know. I think they're up to some shady stuff.
Why you didn't want involved in that in New Jersey bad weather up there, was you?
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, 100%.
What was that? What was that?
Hurricane Sandy.
yes.
Yeah, we were out of
Hurricane
power
Sandy,
for
yeah.
a week. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
it was some serious damage, a lot of problems up there, and we pretty much took care. I don't think FEMA really.
You're still having to deal with Sandy. up there.
Yeah,
I
we're
know
still
people up there.
doing, and like there's a lot of fraud going around. Like there's a bunch of bullshit that goes on with that. For you to rely on FEMA, I mean, at this point, you should be relying on those pallets before FEMA. You know what I mean?
Okay, so We just had the hurricane hit Texas, Louisiana,
Yep.
right? Then we had
Flooded it
the
out.
hurricane hit Florida,
Yep.
right? Pummel through Florida,
Yep.
right?
Then our Commonwealth.
Okay. And then,
Maria.
okay, Maria, all
Yeah.
right? So let's see. FEMA stretched out across the fucking nation, right?
Yeah.
Have it, like we just said, still
It's a
dealing
good
with
point.
Sandy.
Good
Still
point.
dealing with Sandy.
Yeah.
Dealing with the new issues, right? Dealing with the keys. And
Yeah.
you've seen pictures of the keys pummeled.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Just
Okay.
demolished.
Now, we have a road, a bridge that takes you all the way down Keyway,
Right.
all the way to the end. Just had some trees in it and some houses in it, but you cleaned them off. And my job is right there. I'm right there by Key Road, right?
Right.
My hotel where I'm staying at.
Yeah. It's like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get to Key Road, it's about 2.5 hours. But
Okay.
my point being, Puerto Rico's out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. So listen to these numbers. All right. Puerto Rico was jacked up way before this fucking hurricane. Way before this hurricane. All right.
Massive debt.
Yes. That's
An
what I'm getting at.
incredible amount of debt.
Corruption, mismanagement, incompetence, neglect of the power grid.
The infrastructure.
Right? Hey, these people were in debt. What is it? $72 billion in debt.
Unbelievable.
All right. And now, before, if I can remember, if this is correct, and I'm pretty certain it is, they were given a chance to become a state.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want it.
Were they
we used-
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. They turned it down.
Wow. Oh, yeah. They voted for it,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
turned it
remember
down.
that vote. Yeah.
And they wanted to sue the United States for using Vieques Island,
Right.
running bombs. Remember that?
Yep.
Right? Okay. This I call Puerto Rico a country. I'm sorry, it's been on its own for years. I mean, yeah, it gets our thing, but it gets our some of our money. But bridges, dams, ports, hospitals, water treatment plants. It's that country's falling apart.
It was.
Period, falling apart. $72 billion we're in debt. Trump made a comment about it the other day. Oh, what's Trump talking about? People are dying here, and we got no electric. He was right.
Yeah.
All right, so last week the Raiders lost. All right, so on the way out, everybody knows about Raiders fans. You hear about them, how wild they are. So, an offensive lineman named Donald Penn on the way out the parking lot, I think from the game, I think that's a Bentley he's driving. It's Bentley Sport, black convertible looking top, nice looking car. Pulls out the parking lot, leaving. And the Raiders fans go off. Watch this shit. It's the best.
Come on, bro. We ain't no bitch. Get off, bro. Get off, 21 mil.
This fucker's got some
Come on,
balls.
bro.
Watch this big fucker get out the car. He's
Come on,
huge.
bro.
He's a fucking Mack
Come on,
truck.
21 mil. They can beat him. You can beat him. Come
Look at
on,
that big
bro. 21
motherfucker.
mil.
Every bit of 350,
You don't come back,
370.
bro. Hey, bro, win, bro. I'm right here. Come on, bro.
He took that hat off like he was going to swim. Look at security going, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Let go, bro. Yeah, be a player,
So-
bro. I'm not no bad like that. I'm right here, bro. We ain't doing no shit.
I'm right here, bro.
I'm right here.
That gentleman there might be Mexican and suicidal.
Don't block, boy. Hey, you're blocking.
Raiders fans take that fucking shit serious. They're serious about their fucking football. Nice car, though, huh? Two-door. Oh, that's another video. Yeah. Oh, you put them together? Nice. The security guy's laughing. Look at he's going out. Look at back in the car. That's not open car. Not dressed like that.
Don't even trip, Donald.
Why did he get out the car? He just might want to be sued. Can't be that fucking. And the heck on his ass.
What's up, Raider Nation? This is Andre Ward. In the words of Al Davis, just win, baby.
You can cut it off. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So Mr. Penn was upset after the game, and the Raiders fans let him have that shit. That was great. That is really good. NFL is full of news. We're still talking about kneeling. Jerry Jones said, "You kneel, you sit." And then Donald got in and was talking about how much money the NFL made almost tax-free. So now, boom, he's still pummeling them. Going to be interesting this weekend. Who kneels, who stands, who does what. Oh, and then the commissioner, Goodell, he stepped in and wrote out a letter, decree from above New York City. Listen, we need to get this shit together. We can't be kneeling. Why? Because I think last Monday night, the Dallas Green Bay game, the viewings were down 17%. That's a big time game. Dallas, Green Bay, it was a really good game, but the viewing was down 17%. That's a hit in the pocket. This is my rant. I said I was going to do this once a week, a rant. So my rant is Bo Bergdahl. He's supposed to plead out to desertion during wartime, which is incredible to me. If you know anything about UCMJ, his sentence is firing squad. During peacetime, desertion, AWOL, yeah, you get some years. And demotion of rank, loss of pay, and confinement.
Yeah, they're going for desertion and misbehavior before the enemy. Those are the two charges.
And do I want to see this guy get shot up? No.
Yeah.
But it's firing offense. Why? Because I spent my time in the military, and there's millions upon millions of people who spent time in the military who did what they were supposed to do. Don't get it right. We live in a republic, right? We live in a republic. When you're in the military, it's a dictatorship, all right? And you have to go along with the program.
Yeah.
If you signed up for 3 years, hey, muscle up or ask for a chapter and get the fuck out.
Once you sign that contract, that's it.
Yeah,
You're in a different world.
Government issue, GI. Government issue. All right? I am just fucking, this whole thing has pissed me off. So, and you know when this happened? 2009.
Yeah.
Wow,
been
it's a long
way.
fucking time ago.
I listened to the Serial thing about him.
Oh,
Yeah, like they had the first one, which was about a court case about a kid, and then this season 2 was about all him.
The picture, I want him up there. Not the picture. Yeah. That one there. Yeah. Oh, I thought you cut it out and put it up there. That's fine. All right. That's when that picture is one of the many videos that came out when he was captive. After he walked off.
He did a bunch of those. I
think there were like 4 or 5 videos.
Like I sent out and stuff like that. Yeah. And then like on the one podcast they did about him, like you hear all the interviews he has with like his friends over the phone and stuff, and like you hear about how he talks about the incident and like what he really thinks about it. Like, and you know, I was listening to him and I'm like, man, he's a pretty smart guy.
No, he's not dumb.
And he's like really trying to like be careful with his words. Like that's what I noticed when I was listening to him.
All right, so we're gonna do Berg. You heard my twist. I want this guy. I want him. I never want to see somebody die. But the rules are rules. When you jump into something, you know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, he was tortured, but he walked off into that torture. We didn't push him out there. He didn't get hijacked. He didn't get fucking kidnapped, as they say he did in the beginning. There was like so many twisted versions of the story when it came out. Right. All right. We'll watch what Jim's doing now, and then we'll go back. And we'll watch what Jim did in the past. Okay?
Okay.
Jim.
Some mean people in America.
No.
And people who just are anti-Christ. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to hear it, just shut me off. Especially you folks that monitor me every day to try to destroy me. You just go away. You don't have to be there. You don't have to hear it. But one day you're going to shake your fist in God's face. And you're going to say, God, why didn't you warn me? And he's going to say, you sat there and you made fun of Jim Bakker all those years. I warned you.
What?
But you didn't listen.
You did.
It's time to listen.
You didn't listen. You didn't listen. You didn't listen to Jim Bakker.
And it's time. It's time to listen.
You didn't listen to Jim Bakker because he's nothing but a fucking con artist,
Man.
a fucking carny.
He's going for the straight fear play.
Oh, he is. No. He is playing for the apocalypse. The
All right.
world is coming to an end, and I can sell you
Strong
this.
move.
Oh,
Yeah.
strong, yeah. I can sell you prepackaged food
Yeah.
that you can go into your little fucking hole and survive the all-out war.
Right.
So we can come back as Christians and save the world. What's remaining of the world.
Nuts.
All right. So
Nuts.
this is a carniac. This is a straight out fucking carniac.
Right.
If you have seen Jim, you said you didn't know Jim Baker.
No.
Oh, Jim Baker, Tammy Faye, Heritage USA, the PTL Club. You go on YouTube and just Google that shit. It's classic television. They were on the television. They were known on
Whoa.
TV.
So I'm on this guy's Wikipedia right now.
Oh, he's crazy.
Dude, he's got a whole section, 2 sections, a whole section for crimes,
Yes.
and a whole section for fraud, conviction, and incarceration.
He went to prison. He went to prison
Okay.
for, I want to say it was like 6 years.
Oh,
for fraud.
wow.
Jessica Hahn, this hot chick, brought him down. She accused him of
okay.
rape.
Damn.
Jessica Hahn was, that's a whole nother story.
So
All right,
this
let's,
guy-
let's go back to see Jim. He's a
He's a high level con man.
Oh, very.
Got
but
it.
here, look, he's back on TV again.
Yeah.
and they're getting ready to do it again. All right, go to the next video. This is Jim.
Here's another one, first time.
Look at that. The phone
$5
bank.
a month. There's another one for $15 a month. And another one here for $10 a month.
We praise God. I can hear phones ringing. We have almost 100 phones busy. Come on, let's ring them all.
All right, let's see. Nicki Minaj's brother, right, on trial, and it not looking good for homeboy. Not looking good at all. That's Nicki on the left, and that's her brother on the right. I can't even say his fucking name.
Some crazy shit.
Jelani. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not looking good. Jelani
Mirage.
Mirage. Okay, good. You're my linguist for the show because I haven't.
Oh, I see. It's like a play on her name. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking weird.
Okay, so this is what it says. 10-year-old testified that he walked in on dude, Minaj's brother. Boy was 8 at the time. His sister's pants were around her ankles. I saw his underwear close to his knees. He testified at Mirage. I thought it was around. I looked weird, so I ran upstairs. He asked me if I said if I had seen anything. He slapped me on the cheek. This kid seemed to have threatened him. And the boy whose bedroom was next to his sister's also told her he sometimes hear his door suddenly close at night.
This guy's
And
caught.
Then
This
his
guy's
sister's
caught.
bed's creaking.
Yeah.
So, hey, as you read more and more in different articles, it's like, wow.
Yeah,
It's happened
no,
more
he's
than
done.
once.
It's over.
So it's like stepdaughter.
Yeah. Fuck. That's pretty shitty.
Yeah, real shitty. But there was a $25 million extortion attempt against Minaj during this shit. So that's just the beginning of it.
Against Nicki.
Yeah.
That's
Nicki Minaj.
even worse. Well, somebody's probably going to go to jail for that too, though.
Yeah.
Extortion is pretty serious.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a fucking serious
Oh, yeah.
offense.
So that's one of the many trials going on. Yeah.
That'll
Doesn't
be
look
an
like
easy trial.
Yeah,
That
especially
guy's
if you got
caught.
kids up there talking.
You're done. It's
You got kids
over.
up there talking, and they're like
Yeah,
laying
man.
out the fucking.
Come
I hear
on.
bed squeaking and shit.
Yeah.
Feel bad for her. And I'm not a big.
That's
fan
what
of
I
her.
was thinking too.
Yeah.
I'm not either, but like that's just to put your family through that, like
Your
come
brother's
on,
a
man.
pedo, and
Yeah.
fuck. She's helping out with some money on that shit too.
Yep.
Not good. Not good.
Well, I think he still wants to produce that film to get more play because I
It's supposed to have been a joke. He gave up one name, so
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need all 10. You need just like 7. You just
Right.
gave up one person. Well, really, that went down, huh?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
shit. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
So, and you got to wonder if he's right about this iceberg analogy. Like that is seemingly what is really happening is like every week now it's just multiple sex allegations everywhere, and I can't help but thinking like that's what real life is. It's just sex everywhere.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't. I have no pity for somebody who made 10, 20 million, $30 million, got sexually assaulted, may have, may didn't, got sexually assaulted and didn't say nothing because they wanted money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because they wanted money.
Right. They
waited.
Yeah, it's strange. His scenario is very strange. I mean, I don't know.
Who's the chick that was jumping all over? You mentioned her last week. The chick that was jumping all over. God, the actress, can't think of her name right now, but she got busted. She was on a plane. She got out of the plane. They found drugs in it, and there was a arrest warrant put out for her after they tested for opioids.
Really?
Yeah, I can't think of her name.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll come.
I mentioned her last week?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I thought we had a video of her last week. It'll come.
Remember?
Up.
Yeah.
She was just. Huh? No. It'll come up. I watched some of the videos during the week trying to get this shit up. I can't think of her name. Rose
McGowan.
Yeah, Rose McGowan.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
She got arrested or soon to be arrested for drug possession.
They tried to arrest Corey in another country.
For what?
I think.
Oh, don't let it be
allegedly.
in Vietnam. Fucking hunting down little kids.
I forget. I don't know.
Keep Atlanta black. Gotta listen to this video. So Atlanta just had a big runoff. Democrats, Republicans running for it. Oh no, Democrats. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody put out a vicious tape. Vicious. Oh, robocall.
Oh, okay.
Robocall.
Where it, like, specifically targets certain people of
white people.
Neighborhoods.
Yes. Keisha Lance Bottoms and Caesar Mitchell were fighting it out. And she sent out no, she didn't. But somebody sent out a robocall that said, keep Atlanta black. A vote for Keisha Lance Bottoms, a vote for Caesar Mitchell is
Oh, wow.
a
So they
wasted
tried to
vote.
Use it. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, play it, see if you can hear it.
First saved voice message.
Keep Atlanta black. Vote Keisha Lance Bottoms. A vote for Caesar Mitchell is a wasted vote. Only Keisha can stop the white takeover of City Hall. On November 7th, vote Keisha Lance Bottoms to keep Atlanta black.
She said it
Paid for by
twice.
Citizens for Keisha.
To keep, Keisha Lance Bottoms says, oh, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe this is the black lady who's running for mayor.
I can't believe it.
She's in the runoff right now with another chick. I can't believe how atrocious was that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a cat.
What is this shit about?
God Almighty. Keep Atlanta black, people. And you've been to Atlanta. It's not hard to do. Not hard to do at all. God Almighty. You like that?
What?
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That's racist America at its best.
Unbelievable.
A vote for Caesar is a wasted vote.
I can't believe it. So, like, you hear it in the beginning, and I'm thinking, all right. And then the rest of the commercial's going, and you're like, dude, what did they say in the beginning?
And then we talk about football with Football Swami. That's another video you can watch. Football Swami. He made his predictions last weekend. He took it in the ass. 6 wins, 9 losses.
He was doing really good up until then.
Yeah, he's like 47 and 26.
Yeah.
47 wins, 26 losses.
Oh,
That's fucking. Last week they dicked him though. They got him.
Yeah.
Got him good. Football Swami. It's 15 minutes. You ain't got to watch him. All you got to do is listen. Pretty good. And if you're a gambler, you might want to run with some of this shit. He doesn't know his football. Well, that's why I picked him. We're talking about the NFL.
Yep.
NFL commish. He wants some money. So we know what's going
million.
on.
So he's renegotiating the salary to be the commissioner still, right?
Okay, so yeah, they have a competition
Okay.
committee, and that's supposed to stay in house. If you're $1 billion company,
You just keep it in house.
keep it in house.
Okay.
That man standing to the right there
Yeah.
got pissed off
Oh.
because I think it had something to do with Ezekiel Elliott getting suspended,
Okay.
and he leaked that shit.
Oh.
So now it's like, oh, he requested $50 million. Yeah, why not?
Wow.
I made you $1 I made this organization billions.
Yeah.
Well, why the fuck not 50 million?
Yeah,
if
fuck
you
yeah.
equal it all out. So he said he wanted. This is the supposed alleged request.
I say.
He went from 39 million last year.
Yeah.
He wants 49.5 million this year for the next 5 years.
Okay.
He wants a jet for life,
Forever.
not just for the 5 years,
Just forever.
just forever, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I wonder if a 50 mil paycheck would cover a jet for life.
no.
You buy the jet, pay for the fuel for life. Like
When you get 50 million, you get like
30,
stocks, bonds.
25.
You're you know, it's part of the house. You're making my house payment. You're paying for
Yeah,
my maids. You know, that's all. It's a
Rolled
whole
into it.
conglomerate of shit, right? So you're getting shares of the NFL. I mean, a big majority. That's probably say he got 30 million, 20 million is stocks and shares.
I say.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not getting cash.
Right.
But now he wants 49 million, a jet for life, meaning anytime I pick up a phone and say I want to fly to France, I need a
I'm
jet.
going. Yeah.
And then he wants health care for his entire family
Oh.
the rest of his life, which is that's normal.
It's
I think that's
negligible.
everybody gets that.
Yeah.
You know, all CEOs do at least.
Yeah.
I mean, poor schlub like me gets fucking what's that? Medicare.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, unless I get out there and run the football team here, but so Mr. Cowboy there is furious with fucking him, and the NFL owners,
Yeah.
the other owners, sent him a letter of cease and desist.
So then this guy was largely convicted by the media then probably.
yeah.
When that
and
was yeah.
hysteria.
Right.
Oh my God, this guy's a lunatic. Just
Yeah.
listen to him talk.
Right.
You know, I mean, like I said, he put good music out. Go on YouTube, Google Charles Manson music. Some good shit, man. I'll be honest with you. It's not going to hit top 25 because it doesn't hit use yo 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 and my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but hey, it's Charles Manson music. It's fucking good shit. Then I pulled up the murder images, which is great. I was like, wow, I've never seen these before. You got them? That is, who is that? Sharon Tate? Sharon Tate. Look at all the stab wounds in her. Yeah, that's God.
She was a movie star.
Yeah. Yeah. Sharon Tate's pictures of her, what do you call that?
Cadaver.
No, the on the slab. Mortician. Autopsy.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Autopsy. Her gut is hanging out in one of those pictures. Go back one. Right. That's her gut. That's her intestines hanging out the fucking picture. Wow. All right. And that's a great picture right there of them on outside. That's great. That's a great picture. I've never seen these pictures before. And like I said, I grew up hearing about, look at that gash on the side of her face. Good God. Oh. That's the Tate autopsy report, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So you can find all this shit. Oh, the next picture. That's the living room floor. I deleted this file. Oh, maybe it didn't. Hold up. I got them labeled. Let me look. Jay Sebring, right? Jay Sebring right there. Look at his. Look how many gashes with a knife he took.
Jeez.
Incredible. Next. Yeah, it does. That's Tate. That's Tate laying on the fucking floor. And that's a good picture. Look at that shit. One of these is the Folger girl. Maybe that first one was Abigail Folger. To the Folger fortune.
Yeah.
That was her, Abigail Folger. Yeah, that's the first one. And that might be Tate. So, yeah. Sharon Tate. Sharon Marie Tate Palance. Who's that? Wilson. I don't know who that is. But Sharon Marie Tate Polanski. You know who Polanski is, right? Roman Polanski's. Yeah. I looked at this for an hour, the pictures. Great shit. And then from one shooting to another, but this is a public shooting. Matt Lauer. What a piece of fucking shit. Matt Lauer had his he separated from his first wife, divorced, and there was a story of him. He was messing around with a transvestite.
Oh,
Black
really?
transvestite. Oh, Google. While we talk about this, Google Matt Lauer black transvestite, the picture will come up. It will come straight up, right? So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he's
And
been
it
dealing
was-
with scandal his whole career, basically.
Oh, his whole career. He's
Yeah.
always been a piece of shit.
They just kept him on air.
Yeah, kept him on air. He paid his black tranny off. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah. There was 2 pictures side by side now of a black tranny. Just Google transvestite. You put tranny or transvestite? Matt Lauer, transvestite. It's a side by side shot. That's the one right there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Put that up there. So
It's amazing there's no media fatigue on these sex abuse scandals.
he paid her. He paid her off to shut her up.
Wow.
Yeah, paid her off. It's known. It went on for like 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah, paid her off to shut her up, and she ain't said shit. Nothing. She got paid nicely. And Matt said, "Hey, I'll probably pay you for the rest of your life to shut your mouth." But then he couldn't. That thing between our legs, be the male or female, it's a killer. Matt turned around and got caught. Fucking interns. They say female colleagues, but he's fucking interns while in. Just throw his face back up there. Yeah, the one that says fired. Fucking interns while he was in Sochi at the Olympics. So this is 2017.
Yeah.
At the end of 2017, these are 2014. These are 3-year allegations.
Whoa.
So you don't think?
Yeah. Oh, what else did they say in the article? That management at NBC was unaware of what was going on.
Yes, they knew about it. They sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they positively knew about
There's
it.
no
You
way
can't say they
knew.
didn't.
Right. It's crazy.
Drama is drama wherever you're at.
Yeah.
Whether it's on a construction site, it's in your little office.
Oh, yeah,
or,
that's
hey,
what
the
it's
drama
like.
stays. It swirls. Just
Yep.
boop. And Matt Lauer loves to fuck with the ladies.
Right.
All right. And it came out. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
You can't fucking miss it. So, yeah, all of a sudden, Matt Lauer is just the best.
Now you got to wonder, would this story have come out if it wasn't for all the other stories? Like, is this a domino effect?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, positively. Yeah. It's a clear violation of our company standards.
Yeah.
So they say the reason they were investigating like 2 to 3 weeks before, and the reason that he got fired so quick because he sent this intern a cockpit.
So okay, we're on the Mueller thing. What's
Oh,
up with this? What
Mr. Mueller. So we all know Mr. Mueller is investigating. He's a special counsel investigation of Russian meddling. You got a picture?
Now he's
Picture
FBI,
for that?
Mueller's FBI.
Just put Trump up there. I don't give a fuck. Just Google Trump, put him up there. Or Mueller. Hey, no, that's fine. Don't want the Israel flag up there. Yeah. So
That's the new thing, though. Yeah.
he's investigating Trump for the Russian connection, right? Okay. So it
Fucking
started
okay.
out as just investigating, see a Russia collusion with Trump.
Right.
Now it's turned out that he's asking Deutsche Bank for money, right? Supposedly, this is the latest. Trump has a $350 million loan with Deutsche Bank that they sold off to a Russian bank.
Deutsche sold it off.
Yeah. But see, all the libs are going, holy shit.
Wait, so Deutsche sold off the holdings of the debt to a Russian holder.
It happens every fucking day.
Yeah, no, that's normal, but like.
But
Okay.
they're saying if he knew about it, that could be a problem. But you're like me, it happens every day. I had a house.
That's not. What kind of problem would that be? First of all, that's like just a right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a Russian bank holds a $350 million loan of the president of the United States. That's a problem. That's a problem. You don't see any avenues of blackmail or
No. I feel like, first of all, Trump's super wealthy. 350 mil. That's what the number is.
a loan's a loan.
Oh no, I understand, but
Yeah.
like he's also the president now, so
Yeah.
he could just be like, no, I don't give a fuck you guys. I'm not paying you shit. I'm not paying off that loan. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, but at the same time, they're saying that the reason he wants to make Russia friends is because of that loan, and he might be colluding with them. We might have an
If
undercover
I was Trump,
Russian
I'd be like, I
president.
could care less if they.
Yeah,
got
I
a
would
loan.
be too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's what they're saying. So
So the media is trying to spin it. I feel like that's a spin. I feel like there's a little
it
bit
is
of
a spin.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you said it's nothing for your loan to get sold off to somebody else.
Yeah.
My last house, I was overseas. Bank of America shifted my shit out to California.
Yeah.
Didn't tell me nothing.
Right.
Right. I come back with another fucking mortgage guy. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Sold my shit off. So the cost of the Mueller investigation right now is $7.8 million.
People worry that because the price is right now, the price is at 19,200 per one coin, which
Right.
is incredible numbers. And people worry that it's too late to get in. Definitely not. From what I've read, the predictions are Bitcoin will go to 100,000 and Litecoin will probably go to 10. Same thing with Ethereum. Like as these things scale, that's where the value's coming from.
I don't see it being that high, man. I'll be
I
honest
know
with you.
nobody thought it would make it to 10,000.
Be honest with you, I see a bubble coming. It's going to bust it down to
The
like
difference,
1,000.
so the difference between this and a traditional bubble, like from economic principle standpoint, is bubbles are typically based on leverage. Like there's leverage built into the price because the underlying product, you know, they're betting it'll be worth more in the future. This is different because it's a currency, so there's no leverage involved.
So
here.
how they gonna inflate or deflate it?
You
They got to do
can't.
something.
There's no primary control. It's a decentralized network.
Okay.
So
that's why it's
a
not gonna go
supply
nowhere.
and demand thing.
Right,
Then
right.
it's basically a free market based commodity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no government is going to get into it because they have to control everything.
Interestingly enough, Venezuela is doing really poorly.
What the fuck does Venezuela have?
Let me tell you, they have very little right now. They're doing very badly economically, and they're at hyperinflation. They're
Right,
it's
right,
now
right.
like 10 billion to 1 or something like that.
China owns
So
Venezuela.
their plan right now is to create an in-country cryptocurrency called the
right,
Petro,
right.
based on the blockchain,
Yep.
and then that'll be tied in with the Bitcoin network, giving that more value. So countries want to use the underlying technology in general to change over their currency systems.
China's not going to let that happen. China owns Venezuela. They sold 90% of their fucking oil. That's not even out of the ground fucking yet. And they're not going to, oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to have Chinese beating on our doorstep. It's very interesting. I need a whole show
Keep an
just
eye on
about
it.
that.
Yeah, we could do a whole show.
Oh,
on this.
I'm not forking over $19,000 a coin.
You don't have
That's
to.
crazy.
I buy $20 worth. I've seen a major uptick in some major news organizations covering things like why wives cheat, and like all these news articles recently. It's been this huge push to like talk about how women are crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
In this article from an Independent, it says women are happier after 85 and after their partners die. Ain't that some shit?
Oh, it's partners, not just parents.
Partners. Oh, partners.
Okay.
Die, yes.
Okay.
Let's see. The study regards to the mental health. 28% of the women between ages of 16 and 24 report mental conditions.
Yeah.
Mental conditions. Where 18%.
I
of the
bet you that. So 28%. Come on. That number's like 80. Please.
But on men, between those same ages, only 18% of the men reported.
I believe that.
Right. And then between the ages of 45 and 54, mental illness subsides.
Right.
Between the women. And then after the husband or the partner, now I got to say partner because she might be a carpet muncher. After the carpet muncher dies, they're happy as hell. Happy as hell.
Happy.
Women, they get their sanity back and they're happy as shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Women. Don't worry about that. You're fine. You're fine. All right. So, if you got a chick, don't panic. She's crazy. We all know she's crazy.
Listen, that's pretty much ubiquitous too. Like I don't know. I don't have the best luck with women. My sample size is crazy.
I will tell you, and I Julian's wife went to Mexico and got him.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
And my wife, being a third country national,
Yeah.
Asian, hey, I believe in submissive wives now.
Like my dad says this all the time. He says, "Listen, kid," he's like, "American women, there's something seriously wrong with them. Like
They want too much,
There's like a
and they're
real
not
like
willing to contribute.
cultural like issue there that has been brought up in our weird like white person world where they're like this entitlement thing. That's like a huge fucking problem for men, I
Yeah,
believe.
it is.
And I see it. I see it in my family members. Like I see it with like my mom, how she acts towards people. Like it's actually, I don't think people talk about it. I probably shouldn't talk about it.
Well, I'll put it like this: who's dated and married
Right.
third country nationals, but dated Americans.
Right.
I have a third country national wife who will work together for us to achieve goals.
That's it.
I have an American American girlfriend.
Yeah.
She wouldn't. No, I want to do this.
She wouldn't back you.
How about we both try to do this,
Right.
and then we'll go.
Yeah.
Right.
That was always my problem dating American women was that like underlying feeling that they don't have your back.
No, they don't.
Even if they
don't.
say, and you know, you're in love and all that stuff. And it's just like this weird thing. Like you say you have my back, but are you going to come bail me out if I do something stupid?
Okay.
Like,
Here's how I used to test the American girls out. Just when I'm about to nut. Just when I'm about to nut in the vagina,
Yeah.
I pull it out and jizz all over their face. and then I see how they're going to react.
Yeah,
if
we'll
they
go
get
from
upset, you're not the right one for me. You got to go.
Yeah.
Say your name. Go talk to the mic. Say your name. What are you saying?
Julian Michael Ramirez as Jay.
Ah, Jay.
This is Nicole Ramirez. People call me Nia.
Nia. Jay, how old are you? Huh? Come on, your mouth is bigger than that. Come on, speak up.
6!
There you go.
9.
Nia's 9. And you're from Tijuana, Mexico?
Florida, loco.
Ah, where you from? Talking to Mike, girl.
Come on.
Florida.
Florida. What part of Florida? Where are you from, Jay? What part of Florida are you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina in the house. Sir, I thank you for being here, and Happy New Year's, okay? Now, go out there and pester your mom. Bye. Back on with some more sex. Florida attorney. Allegedly
to
filmed
Florida.
porn
Naturally.
videos in jail with inmates.
When I read this article, I immediately thought, I was like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense. I could see that being on YouPorn or something. Like all those scenes, like the corner shot from the room in an interrogation room and just porn happening instead. I bet there's a huge market for that.
Hey, sir, I got a Woody right now. I'm 53 and I'm slowly but filling up here. All right? Jesus Christ. So, Mr. Andrew Sparks, an attorney in Pinellas County, was caught in the jail by the deputies with his pants down in a visitation room with a 28-year-old female inmate. Detectives entered
Is
the
that a
room as
breach
two were-
of
Huh?
is that a breach of client confidentiality?
Yeah, I'm thinking some.
Oh,
The breach is
He
pants.
breached all right.
Yeah, there's a breach of something going on there.
They entered the room. Two were allegedly about to begin a sexual act when Sparks' penis was fully exposed. He was freed on a short time after posting $5,300.
Okay.
Sparks would offer to put money in their commissary accounts between $30 and $40 at a time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Sparks was able to get the woman alone in private rooms by using his attorney visitation rights. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Sparks is my fucking hero. I hear you, man. What the fuck is going on? Electronic devices aren't allowed behind bars. I was wondering that. How did he get his phone in there? He duped the system because he came there representing himself as a lawyer. Okay, that's self-explanatory. Allegedly filmed the sex acts on his iPad. Wow. Girls in jail.
Damn.
We gotta look that shit up, see where it's at.
Send you an Apple ad right
Yeah. Hey, you too can film porn on your iPad.
Yeah, right.
What'd you say, Julian? You did it with goats?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's what I figured. When you're a youngster, dicking down goats in Mexico, should be ashamed of yourself.
there. They have goats in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah, between the eating and fucking them, they got plenty of them.
Yeah, there's definitely guts down there.
There's definitely a lot of those motherfuckers.
He says, no current plan to change the rules on visitation right, but admitted the incident certainly raises concerns. There's one guy found a fucking loophole.
Yeah, it's not even a loophole. It's just how it works.
Yeah,
like,
he just
this guy just went off. And
smart man. When there's a system, everybody will exploit it.
like, how needy do you have to be to? Like, he basically risked his career as a
he's
lawyer.
done. He's finished.
Yeah, dude, he's done.
He will
And,
no
like,
longer be an attorney.
Like, how little self-control do you have to have?
Remember that thing between your legs?
Yeah.
It's vicious. It'll bring you down.
Yeah,
Look what it
that's
did to
true.
Julian. He's
Yeah.
fucking humbled. His little fucking 2-inch penis has fucking crashed his life.
Listen, that's a good point. I mean, I haven't exactly had the best run with it either.
All right. Thank you very much. Little Help here signing off.